Here is the new DGT 3000, serial number 852. We're going to unbox this and take a look. It immediately turns on when the batteries are inserted. Let's look at some ways you might set the DGT 3000 clock for your games. There are 30 presets. On the display, you'll see option number 1 is blinking. That corresponds with a 5-minute game. If you wanted a 1-hour game, you would press the plus button 3 times to 04, and then the next button to save that. Then choose which side white is playing on, let's say this side, and press start. At any point in a game, you can press this button with the number sign and look at how many moves have been played. To reset the game to the start, just press the on-off button twice. If you want to select a different timing method, let's say Fisher Delay, that's option number 10. And that'll be a 3-minute game with a 2-second move bonus. Option number 10. We'll save that. Let's say white is playing on the left side, and we'll start the game. Notice how 2 seconds is added each time the clock is pressed. And in this mode, time can actually be gained. Let's pause the clock. Again, this is the Fisher Delay, option number 10. To reset, press off and on. Let's say you wanted a different style delay, the Bronstein or the normal delay. Here's an example, option number 15. Notice also this little snowflake. That's the freeze button, meaning at the end of the game, the time will stop. It'll freeze. If you want the time to continue running and into the negative numbers, then turn that off by pressing this button for 3 seconds. Actually, I had to save that. Now we'll press it for 3 seconds. And it has turned off. Let's look at the Bronstein Delay method. This is 25 minutes plus a 10-second delay. Whether or not the full 10 seconds is used, that time reverts back to the original 10-second. But it does not increase any higher than the time you started with. Clock is paused and it's reset. I can choose a different option. This time I'll choose a US delay, option number 22, which is 5 minutes with 2 seconds Again, I'll save this. Shows a delay of 2 seconds there. Then we'll start with white on this side and play. Notice how the delay is shown here and it's not added to the time before. The delay time is built into the time and then it starts playing. Notice it pauses for 2 seconds, but it is also shown down here. Again, at any point, the move counter shows how many moves have been played. If the game must be paused for some reason, just press pause. There's also a sound button that can be turned on and off. So at the end of the game it would beep. Most players like to keep that off. So I'll turn that back off. You do have 5 manual set modes. Those are 26 through 30. Let's look at that for a moment. Here's number 28. Then you can select between regular time, delay, Fisher, US delay, up count, and a variety of other non-chess features. Just select regular time. Here you can set your, say, an hour and 20 minutes. We'll just leave it at that. You can turn sound on and off, freeze on and off, and there you get, it's complete. And you can set it aside and start the game. Your 5 presets are automatically saved once you configure them, and you can change them at any time. It's reset. You can go down to preset number 27, which is another manual mode. Or you can hold this down and bring it down to number 1 or any of the other presets. 5-minute blitz, 10-minute chess. You also have 25-minute, 1 hour, 2 hour, and tournament modes. Any of these can be customized. So I hope you find that helpful. I'm very excited about this clock because of the large display, and I'm just amazed how easy it is to set this. You do have a manual here with about 22 pages of useful help on how to set the clock.